implementing SAFe, it's typically proving out the value, right? How do I get my value? How do I say this is the product I want? And in the world we live in, it's, it sounds great to I want to try something out. I want to show, do you like it? At the end of the day, our business really is like, where's my value? We need to deliver value faster and faster. So we're moving over to value streams. We're hoping that's going to help with some of that. But we really kind of got into a little bit of it's agile, but it's not really, because it's like, I know what I want, just go build it and ship it out the door. So you kind of lose that feedback loop. So that's what we're struggling through. Honestly, it's people using the system, right? I've got a lot of folks that, hey, you've got to use the system, you've got to put stuff in the system, so I know what you did, so people can see that progress. And it's really getting folks to stop what they're doing. A lot of times they feel like it's red tape. It's just red tape, it's bureaucracy. You just want me to make it. It's the system, that's how I know. So when we come out of PI planning and we have commitments, we want to be able to see, are we working towards those? Did new dependencies come up? Did a risk pop up or an impediment? And so for us, it's getting people to use that technology as a means of communicating, rather than just constantly having to go, can you just tell me? Because I can't tell what's happening. I can see something's happening, but I don't know by looking at the system.
We understand, like customers say, we understand the market is changing, technology is changing. We want you to come with a management structure that's ready for changes, where that's what exactly SAFe is designed for. But with that being said, I'm in the federal government market, which there's a lot of hesitation for anything that's new. There's nothing surprise there, but definitely spends a lot of our effort on figuring out how to convey the value, how to convey the potential outcome that implementing SAFe can bring to the customer. I have several customers, they all track differently. It's absolutely a challenge to track, especially when you have a big downstream or a big portfolio. I have portfolio that every single part use different tools. We do use events to kind of anchor the conversation. So we'll have like the pre-PI planning, post-PI planning, and then with more of a presentation style, so everybody come with their top features, so at least we can plan together. But tracking it along the way and be able to get that transparency we really want between the different organizations, it's a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't figured out quite the right way to do it yet.
One thing that I find difficult is having like a solution that allows us to see the flow metrics that we're announcing and that we're tracking. I do it manually through Excel. It's painful because we're pulling it out of Jira. So we've been looking at tools that do it, but it's either a whole big slew of stuff that we'll never use, or just a small piece. And I don't know what happens. So it seems like a gap a lot of people are trying to address, but just not yet. So if we could find a way so we can actually track it, I can see visually presented to a team as well as management in a more better way than I can do it in Excel. But we can actually buy in and see how changes will better, where our bottlenecks are, where our struggles are. That's what the metrics are identify, what our issues are, and actually address those. Hard to do in the manual and field data every 2 weeks because it's not real-time data.
Yeah, we use multiple. So we use Azure DevOps for our. So there's lots of metrics, lots of query tiles. You can do lots of little things in Azure DevOps. We're missing some of the higher level reporting. We're looking at their delivery plans and how do you show management when you've got you're running 2 arcs in one project, for example. You got 20 teams. How do you kind of show where you're at halfway through? Delivery plans gives you a little bit of that. Canvas gives you some metrics as well in there. But really, how do we roll that up and get management to actually look at those boards? How do you get them not to look at a PowerPoint, not to look at something that's been interpreted, but how do we make those displays intuitive enough and real time enough that management looks at those and not a PowerPoint? That's a real challenge. How do we track our PI? Well, of course, we use Candice to track our PI. Challenges. I can see things in Candice that I know are a problem. Getting answers to that from the teams are sometimes difficult. For example, I'll have a feature that at the end of the sprint has zero stories. But I know at the start of the sprint there were 7. So why did they go away? Getting the team to open up and tell me why, that's difficult. I know there's a problem, I just can't get them to tell me, is it impediments that are creeping up? Did we not plan something well enough? Are our estimates off? So it's really, that's one of the big challenges that I have.
Yeah, so we embarked on this back in January, ended up pausing it in June. I think we didn't have the big picture, the North Star of what the purpose was and why we were going Agile, and we were being told to do certain things, and some of it felt like it was big bang as opposed to making small implementations, small changes. My goal is to kind of keep track of the portfolio and where projects are and the health of them. So I'm trying to just see what's out there from an Agile perspective. We already have an Agile platform. We have Jira for the Agile, some of our Agile teams, but because the majority of our portfolio is waterfall right now, we're using a PPM tool, but they want to pull the plug on it. But I need something where I can be doing the measurement, and I need to understand what are the new metrics. They're not the same metrics that we've been doing.
One of the main challenges is actually getting others on board. So we've been working in a way for so many years, and now we're trying to transform into this new way of working. We have a lot of colleagues that are, well, everything's working fine, we don't need to change it. Why are we doing this? And so the challenge has been to convince them in a way that's productive, so they can actually see it. And with scientists, they're all data driven, so they want to see the facts. Like, show me how it's working. Show me. That's been a challenge.